What up, pimps? Welcome back to our amazing adventure. So at this point, I'm thinking about completing Galdur's amulet, which will be necessary to tackle vampires. I'm thinking about Broken Fang Cave, or whatever it's called, you know, the one Farkas sent me into. And then I can finally pursue Companion's questline and get that sweet werewolf. Yeah, so there is one dungeon in the area I need to clear to get the fragment. And I think in the way I might as well do the lights out questline. It's just really close. Bandits shouldn't be too hard to kill, so yeah. Again, by tradition, I am sick. I mean, not really, but I feel it approaching. Just a classical thing on November that happens every year, or so it seems. Yeah, this month is gonna be rough.
Hello. Bows and arrows for the mighty huntsman.
I'm not quite sure what I am looking for right now. Yeah, and he has some good arrows. A bony? Yeah, hell yeah. Alright, finally can I go? Can I go questing bubble? Alright, I have 22 silver arrows. Yeah, that might be a problem. I'm not quite sure how many Draugr are there, but probably more than 22.
Some might call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Oh hey, Peerless Alchemy. I hope I take it, I mean just in case. No, I didn't, I'm stupid.
Need something?
It kind of became a habit of mine. Late game, I was just purchasing Peerless stuff, just for the sake of collecting. So I have the best possible gear, even though I wouldn't use it, just for the collection's sake. Yeah, I should have gotten that alchemy circlet, I mean, come on. It's so good. And that lady doesn't seem to be cooperative. So I guess, maybe I should take a nap. Yeah, and just check the stores tomorrow.
Let's sate that appetite. Remember the winking skeever next time you're footsore.
Okay, boom. So I just have a, you know, what it's called, so I make sure that I haven't missed anything.
Heading to the Blue Palace, you might want to rethink that outfit.
Instead of thinking about, oh, maybe this shop had some amazing item and I just didn't get it. So now I'm gonna make sure of that.
Replace those old rags.
Well, the chances are low, but, you know,
Radiant raiment.
might check it as well.
Need something?
Yeah, I need good items. Alright, hype for some nice item.
Oh. Breeches, gowns, clothes for any occasion, really.
Oh. Oh yeah. Oh yes. That was totally worth it. Such a big upgrade. So now I don't have to kill crozes at all. I think I will still try to do this later on, but I'm just hyped. Well, it would have been probably more amazing if I got like a ring, maybe. But well, I have major health ring, so that's a pretty good one. So at this point in the game, that was the best item I could have wished for. This is insane.
I've got weapons for Cavin.
Right on.
Seems there's no end to the needs of the Imperials.
What can I help you with?
Yeah, I just needed to save the game after that. Imagine now if the game crashed. Oh no. Well, I just have consoled this item myself, in that case. And it wasn't even so expensive.
Anytime you need arms or armor.
I feel like those items should cost like maybe 5k even, or 8k, instead of like what it was, 3k? These are the best items you can get in the game regarding the buffs. Well, I'm not complaining, of course. I guess it's more about luck than actual cost. Because even if items were super expensive and you could have them guaranteed in shops, then I feel like game would just get way too easy too soon. Plus that would make enchanting not as efficient, or should I say desirable. It still kinda is. I mean, considering your luck, you can get those pureless items, and in that case enchanting is just obsolete completely. Unless you want to enchant your Daedric or Dragonbone or something like that. To make items you can't just loot. But as a mage you're using robes, ultimately Archmage robes, and as other classes there are plenty of items which are unique, and enchanting doesn't even matter. For an archer, well, it could be useful, but then you have elemental arrows anyway. So, well, I'm not sure. At the very least you can take one perk and just max it and get a bunch of levels from it. Again, which wouldn't be the case when using experience mode. Have anyone of you tried this mod? If so, then let me know how it's going. And maybe if my calculations are correct, roughly, when it comes to XP. Okay, time to go to Jareri. You gotta talk to him, else the quest is broken. I think I tried pickpocketing him when he was on his way to the dock. To the docks. Yes. And you can take a letter from him, I think, and then you can just go yourself without messing with the ship. But inside you won't find the treasure. Yeah. I'm not sure if anything else is broken. You just won't find his sister, I guess. I'm not sure if the treasure is still there for you to take. So it's better to play with safe. Besides, the ship is nice. Well, is the ship even there if you are not making this lighthouse thing? I think the ship is there anyway, so that's kinda interesting. Yeah, might as well wipe this. I mean wipe them. Saving in case, but it should be super easy. I mean that's the level 1 location you usually do. I'm aware I'm kinda sloppy in the commentary right now. But well, I'm not feeling too good. Oh damn.
Time to end this little game.
See, bandits are a threat. I can't afford getting hit by that kind of stuff. Anyway, back to the topic. I'm just kinda tired and I want to make those videos. If I keep slacking around like this, I won't ever complete it, and I just wanna get it done. And the other thing is that pretty hectic time at work is approaching. In 2 weeks or so, I will have an insane week of just traveling and stuff, so I won't have any time to play the game. I thought that was a hit. Yeah, that would be hard at level 1. He's so tanky. Right. So, rumble and rant and just gotta loot the stuff and get on my way. Wasn't there a ship captain or someone like that? He usually comes running. I'm pretty sure I alerted him, but maybe not. Well, that's random. Sometimes he just rushes at you.
Is someone there?
Yeah, first mate.
Looks like you had the effect. Without the lighthouse, my sister Dija will be at the wreck with our black blood marauders. She knows to expect you.
Might as well check the shop. I don't usually check this. Or are you kidding me? Yeah, this is great. She doesn't care. She doesn't want me buying from her.
Some might call this junk.
Stupid
Me?
bitch.
I call them treasures.
Okay, so anything interesting? My dear Victoria. Or Victoria, yeah. What kind of name is that? Your ring of health. Wait, I didn't have any ring of health? Wait a second. I did, right? Oh yeah, I had a necklace. Oh right, yeah, so this is good. I should get this ring. It can save my life. Yeah, and Galdor's will be health anyway.
I really need to get back to planning my wedding.
Okay, I take back what I said. Vittoria is a beautiful name, and Vittoria Vici is an amazing person, and I like her very much, and I will give her my money, yes. See, I am a good person. this little camp seems to have a great amount of butterflies. If you're an alchemist, that's a good thing. And in the night time, when it's not raining, it's swarmed with Luna moths, which are insane, because you can make invisibility potions with the wings. Could be interesting idea to run assassin with sneak and invis potions. Those wings are really good for that. Oh, another Atronak. Yeah, but now I'm not going to waste silver, am I? Okay, so he was damaged by something else before. Oh, glass arrows are pretty good. Yeah. I can take that. That's a good damage. But that's kinda shame, because Atronachs have immunity to physical damage from arrows at least. Or so would it seem. I wonder why, because even constructs got this damage buff from arrows. It feels like silver should do the trick. I mean, it's effective versus ghost. So come on, you can damage ghosts, but you can't damage Atronachs, which are actually physical beings. Well, that's kind of a problem. I wonder how it will turn out later on. And I wonder if killing enemies like Thunder is even possible with this build. Maybe with Dragonbone elemental arrows or something should be easy enough.
Never should have come here. Over here.
Hello? Oh, he was just spooked. By the way, I tried this in AZ Tweaks before, but you can start killing them right now, and after killing female Argonian here, they will simply respawn.
Brother told me you were coming.
I am not sure if it includes the guys outside.
You've been useful to
Maybe it does. And so you can get shit ton of sneaking XP if you do that. You can pretty much kill anyone here in sneak. Then on your way back, kill again everyone with sneak. But that's cheating. I even think they simply despawn and they are replaced with other guys. When you talk to, you know, the thief down there. See, I don't think that guy was here before. Or maybe he was wearing different gear. We'll see, there was a guy in the corridor here. See, that was the one I believe. And before it was heavy armored guy, right? Yeah, and there doesn't seem to be the guy with heavy armor and shield. So I guess that proves that they simply despawn after you trigger the quest. Still, I feel like there should be more of them. Maybe the heavy armored guy just glitched out or something. Yeah, that is just random at times. And what, only one guy? That just doesn't seem right. Oh well. Maybe the other guy that was here, which introduces you or tells you to go aboard, is simply despawning too. Maybe that's what happens. I was kinda looking for the dungeon. And I found it. Let's go. From what I remember, it's one of the easier ones. I'm pretty sure that was a skeleton, but maybe not. Oh no, you don't. It wasn't too bad though, sometimes they just go in melee range and they smack you with their swords while using that shitty frost magic. Don't worry, that was calculated. That archery damage though. Okay now. I'm bad at those. Oh, there we go. Wasn't too bad. I'm just kinda randomly pressing, pulling those levers. I should just remember for the future what the order is. Same goes for all kinds of those puzzles. Wow, that guy was ready. I think I got it right. It very often goes just in natural order, which is snake, dolphin and bird. Yeah, seems like I did. With Savior's Hide I don't have to really hide behind cover. But still I think you lose some stamina if you get hit by poison like that. It won't paralyze you or drain your health, but I think it still can drain your stamina. Besides, it's a good practice just to get used to hiding behind a cover. Yeah, I said it was one of the easier Draugr dungeons, but no, it's not. And this room can get pretty tricky, as you can see. But with my damage I think I got this. I think there's a mod changing those claws. They no longer are just showing you the combination, and instead you have to figure it out in some other ways. Apparently there are some clues placed in dungeons. I never tried this mod, I don't remember its name. It seems like an interesting idea if you are role-playing a ruin scavenger or treasure hunter, so no longer you get easy access to those. Not depending on the difficulty of those riddles, it could be, you know, frustrating to say the least. He's really tanky. And there goes my bow. Yeah, my non-tempered elven bow deals pretty nice damage to him too, comparable to my ebony. Which is weird, but I guess fire damage is legit. Yeah, that's another good reason to have a spare bow, in case you get disarmed. It's not always the case, of course, because you can get immunity to disarm when you have more than 600 stamina, which will happen late game, possibly. But then you are not immune to dragon shouts disarming you. I checked and dragons use actually different spell for disarm. So no matter your magic resistance, you will get disarmed by dragon's shout. It would suck less, I would say, because when you're fighting dragon you're not in melee range. Dragons flies away anyway. And you try to keep your distance, so losing your bow isn't that big of a deal. Unless, of course, you are on a mountain and it gets just swiped down and you lost it forever. I mean, not forever, but until you spend some hours getting it back. Okay, so necklace get. Necklace number 1. From all the Galdor dungeons, I think this one is the hardest. Just because of this closed, locked room before main chamber. I'm pretty sure this one is the only one with this kind of trap. Maybe not. I don't know. Oh yeah, there's Sourfall with buffed enemies. I mean, supposedly buffed boss. Yeah, that could be a problem too. Of course for others, not for Seth, the mightiest archer of all. And this is not an overstatement, because I mean, you saw the Brazen Room video, right? So archers can get pretty insane in this game. And it kinda is weird to me. I find it weird that only type of posts you see on Requiem subreddit when complaining, or I mean asking about viability of a class, is like, can pure archer work? Can archery do this? Can archery do that? I mean, it's been proven quite a bit of times that archery can absolutely obliterate anything in the game. Just from the two-handed weapon and the insane damage output. So yeah, why are people not asking about Sword and Board more? I mean, I never played it, but I could imagine that one-handed damage isn't that great. And if you want to really kill something fast, you need that damage. Unless, I don't know, maybe blocking is... yeah, I guess blocking. Blocking is pretty good. With a good shield you can just tank invisible entities hits. Even if one hit would have killed you, with your shield you are safe. More or less. Still, it won't beat one-shotting IEs, not even close. Well, but then you can say, yeah, but alchemy poison, they draw poison one shot with one-handed. That could work too. But the question is, do real men use poisons like that? I don't think so. Until I change my mind and say the poisons are the best. Yet technically they are, right? I like Frenzy Poison in particular, because it can mask your presence. Not sure if you know this, but if you are sneak attacking with your bow, the first shot will make enemies to gather around the corpse, and the second shot, even if you one-shot enemy again, will let them know instantly where you are. But if you use Frenzy Poison on your first and second target, enemies will assume that the danger is gone and they have nothing to search for. So if you say have plenty of Frenzy Poisons, which are one application per shot, always, by the way, you can just hide and pretty much kill everyone without ever being targeted. That sounds like it would be pretty amazing in Waldheim Towers. Also, another plus is, I mean, maybe not a plus depending on the situation, but you could have a shitty bow and just use the Frenzy Poison, and if you're lucky, say you hit a character with a shield and mace or whatever, and it will kill like 5 enemies before the poison runs out or the guy gets killed. so with one shot you could wipe multiple enemies. Yeah, this is pretty good. And actually sounds fun. I should do. Man, now I wish I just got alchemy at the start. So many regrets in this playthrough. Yeah. But those reflections are essential, because they make you reroll a character and just have more fun with the game. For some reason I remember there being a treasure chest somewhere in here in this water, but I don't want to waste time trying to find it. So... lockpicking is leveling nicely. I don't think I will even have to go to Markarth to level it. It's just going nicely. Just by natural use. Not metagaming to locations with high amount of locks. And that guy was kinda scary, Elven said. Dwarven bow, yeah. I bet that could have one-shotted me. Such a guy in AZ Twigs would have been a nightmare. I think archers are pretty insane there too. Maybe even more so than in Vanilla Requiem at the moment. Well, to a degree. In the AZT you don't have stuff like RNG based complete negation of your armor. So maybe. At lower levels that would have been the case, but not on higher levels. Yeah, cut me some slack, guys, I'm learning to speak. I found out that I should articulate more. Like so. Or just, I don't know, speak louder. So I don't make stupid mistakes. I feel like I am getting better. You just have to shift yourself, shift your thinking. Because on a daily basis, when I'm using my native language, I'm not trying to be, you know, accurate, I'd say, but that's not the word. Yeah, just not trying to articulate that much. That's kinda how it is when you learn English. When I learned English, they just put some tapes. And the guy on the tape was always recorded in perfect quality, and he was speaking, you know, slowly and with perfect clarity. And, you know, then a friend comes by to visit from UK, and even though I know English rather well, I mean at least at a communicative level, the second guy started speaking, I was like, what is he saying? What is he even saying? I don't understand a word. It just took some time to get used to it and to decipher words from his rambling. He wasn't a bad speech or anything like that. It was just a, you know, how everyone else is, I guess. So yeah, that was kinda unnecessary, maybe. A bubble rubble. So, location clear. Not necessarily in the way I wanted it to be. They detected me after all and just came rushing. So there should be a treasure. Oh, Master Lock, not happening. So my thinking was, if you don't get the quest, or fail it by killing Jararira before, the question was, is this chest going to spawn? Yeah. Also there was another chest just here by the captain in his original spawn location. But maybe that was previous version of Requiem. Yeah, right on this table. I remember there being a chest. Maybe they just moved it to this sunken ship. Right, anyway, have to find a captain. And level 30, boy! Not that anything happens at 30, but I guess I could call this a nice middle point of the game. Just as Draugr are being considered middle game enemies and the highest level of Draugr is 30, so am I, and therefore I am officially in the middle game, heck yeah. Yeah, that's some creative thinking. I just forgot how to get up there normally. Maybe you can't. Sometimes you just get a trick shot your way. With that guy again. Orcish battle axe. It split me in half. Oh wow, 1k gold. Yeah, for a second I was kinda scared that it's another random value chest, random loot with 5 pieces of gold. I think that Requiem just needs more of those, I don't know, hand-placed items in chests. Usually it's not a problem, because master locked chests are marked as vampire boss chests, which contain highest item levels and guaranteed like 500 gold at least, so those are not too bad. But still, there's plenty of times when you unlock these big ass chests and get just 5 gold. Yeah, that's a wishful thinking. I had hopes for some maybe more unique items, Legacy of Dragonborn style. Maybe some extra stuff to make early game more interesting. Or heck, even just some normal items like, I don't know, plus 20 to health ring or stuff like that, just placed in some dungeons or in some chests. By the way, I think you can mix leveled lists and hand-placed items, like in Dagon's Shrine. You get gold, I believe, from leveled list, and some items are just there. You could argue it could become metagamey, so you always go to this particular dungeon because you know that this certain piece of loot is going to be there and you need it for your build. Kinda like Vanilla does with spells. If you need some spell, you just go there to a dungeon. Like I did with Bound Bow when I needed it way earlier than you'd normally get it. But then you just buy spells from vendors. Yeah, I guess I just don't like RNG in that case. On the other hand, it would encourage you to loot some more random chests, and that means to complete more dungeons, to get the items you might want. But if you have other mods motivating you to clear dungeons which are maybe not really necessary for your leveling, but just to get loot, then that wouldn't be a problem. And I mean, there's a huge amount of enchanted items, and so actually finding the ones necessary for your build is very unlikely, I would say. So me getting that peerless circlet is just amazing. It was a roll for all random circlets, I believe, or even all random jewelry. So the chance of that happening is pretty slim. I think that even if you looted every boss chest in the game, you probably wouldn't get many items for your build. I'm just counting high level ones. Of course you can get stuff like expert robes in Ember Shard, which is very unlikely, but it happened once to me. You can't loot randomly master ones, I don't think so. These are hand placed in the game. But maybe from the highest level chests. I haven't checked those. I think they have lists like all jewelry and all robes.
Oh, hello. Just tidying up.
I mean, not all, because it's all high level. I think there's some lists called high level stuff. Well, anyway, it doesn't matter. I shouldn't ramble so much.
Take a look.
Yeah, finally I am going to sell it. Am I? Yeah, it will drain all her gold. I should just buy something. Anything. Just spend this all gold I have. Boom. I don't remember what my speech was before. I think it was 57 when I leveled it in Dainty Sload. So that's like 5 levels right off the bat. Yeah.
Has a grasp of magical theory that I would never have expected.
And it's interesting because Dawnbreaker goes to the person which would be probably interested in having it. You know, so it doesn't slay their brethren. And Meridia is probably pissed at me. Oh well. It's not like she can do anything. But Daedric Princess can influence other people, so... Idea for a mod. If you piss off Daedric Prince, they will just take revenge on you. That would be nice.
You there. The Dawn Guard is...
What's up, Durak?
Ha! Icerunner's going to like you.
Yeah, I wanna kill vamps. Bring it to me, boy. But then Daigen just summons Daedra to hunt you down.
Me? I call them treasures.
So if he can randomly summon those. Then I'm not sure, maybe he could summon them because you were at his altar directly. Yeah, maybe that was the case. Still, it would have been cool if you piece off Meridia and then you get a random encounter with some guys chasing you. Not sure what they would be in this case. Maybe some convinced paladins or something like that. Yeah, so now I won't be saying much, guys. There's usual stuff coming. I'm just going to travel, sort out inventory, and maybe go shopping. You know, usual boring stuff, so... For now, Bubble is out.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off. When I'm in Whiterun, I always visit the Guild Agreement. Never hurts to pay your respects to Lady Kinnereth, particularly in my line of work.
I hear. You're the one.
Got some good piece. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. Ah. Bows and arrows for the mighty huntsman. Thank you very much for your business.
Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale.
Take a look. Do come back. I'm all ears.
Hello, child of Kinnereth.
Find it. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Good hunting.
Skjor says that I have the strength of Ysgramor, and my brother has...
I was kinda hoping For I can't complete that quest. Please give me another one.
I was the newest companion until you came along. I guess that's okay. Just means
I've
I can
heard
show
you
the
may
ropes.
act.
Oh yeah, you can use that Dawnbreaker money to train some. Oh man, this is so expensive. Yep, so training days are over officially. Let's go, power shot. Alright. Get the damn perk bubble. Okay. Yeah, we'll see if that's actually useful. I hope so. And as I mentioned before, 75 means Angie's camp, baby. She should provide another 6 or even 7 levels. I think it's more like 6. So pretty soon I should be getting that second and last armor penetration perk. Hype definitely is real. And with that, I'm pretty confident that I would be able to take on this Broken Funk Cave. I'm just assuming worst case scenario here, I have to. And the worst case would be that the final vampire is a Bonnie one. So, I'm just calculating towards a Bonnie vampire at the end. But we'll see. If it's only a Steel Plate one, it should be a breeze. But I'm not going to take chances on that.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
The Riverwood Trader is everything you... yeah, an ornament. I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister. Thank you. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Till next time.
Papa says I'm too
What
friendly.
the? Take a look.
But you seem alright.
And there you go, there are bandits here, apparently. They were just missing last time I was here. Yeah, I'm getting rusty. That's the more reason to get training at Angie's camp. That guy uses a heavy bow from the looks of it. I'm kinda scared. Should be careful. Yeah, that's the longbow, I think. But might be hunting. I'm not sure anymore. Nah, it's longbow, it's okay.
Name's Anji. And if you try anything stupid... Sorry. Like I said, name's Anji, and I set up those targets a long time. That I am. You know how to use one? Well, let me know if you need a bow. There's one on the... Excellent. Follow me to the targets and we'll begin. My father was rarely home, so it was my mother who actually taught me how to use a bow. She always said composure was the key to a successful archer. If you can remain calm, even in the midst of chaos, your arrow will most likely find its target. Okay, let's see what you can do. Remember to stay within the boundaries and only use the practice arrows. I have some if you don't have any. Aim for the middle target. Nice shot, right on target. Now hit the target to the left. Great shot. Now hit the target to the right. Nice shot, right on target. Let me know if you want to practice some more.
Okay. Excuse me, where is my level up?
Need something?
Yeah, there's something wrong with that.
Follow me to the targets and we'll begin.
I will just complete it and see what my gain is.
My brother took me out hunting a lot when I was little. At the time, it was difficult to keep food on the table, let alone have enough left over to sell at the market. So whenever we came across more than one deer in a single location, it was imperative we kill as many as we could. If you can learn to keep your composure and trust that each shot is true, then you should be able to quickly handle multiple targets. When I tell you to, try and hit each of the 3 closest targets in 8 seconds. I'll count to 3 and then say go. You have 8 seconds to hit each of the 3 targets. Draw string and get ready. 1, 2, 3... Go! Be careful. You did it! All 3 targets in 8 seconds. Nice job. Let me know if you want to practice. More. Next time we'll make it a little more challenging. Great job hitting. Excellent. Follow me to the targets and we'll begin. We've talked about speed and composure. Now we'll go over precision. Oftentimes you won't be able to get as close to your prey as you'd like, and you'll have to settle with a long shot. However, with such a long shot, it's more than likely that's the only shot you'll be able to take before your prey runs off. If you find yourself in such a situation, then you need to make your shot count. Don't rush your shot. Crouch down, get comfortable, and take aim. Okay, your turn. Try and hit the target way in the back, far behind the other 3. Remember to take your time and make your shot count. Nice shot, right on target. Let me know if you want to practice some more. Next time we'll make... What do you want? Excellent. Follow me to the targets and we'll begin. We've talked about composure, speed, and precision. Now it's time to use all 3 at once. I'm warning you now. This challenge will be quite difficult. Just remember everything I've taught you, and you should be able to complete it. It may take you a couple of tries, but that's what practice is all about. When I tell you to, try and hit all 4 targets in 10 seconds. I'll count to 3 and then say go. You have 10 seconds to hit each of the 4 targets. Draw string and get ready. 1, 2, 3... Go! Be careful. You did it! All 4 targets in 10 seconds. Nice job. Huh? I think I've taught you everything. Kind of scary if I think about it.
Yeah, well, maybe you deserve to die after all, for not giving me my precious levels. Anyway, I will investigate it in the next episode. I'll probably cut it too, so we don't have to suffer. Yep. So that would be it for this one. So take care until then, it shouldn't take me too long. See ya, boys and girls.